Alright, so I am here in the booth, guys. Karen is taking a little bit of a break, and now you got me, John Holling, here, and I'm going to try to talk you the rest of the way home. Hopefully I'll be nearly as informative and entertaining as Karen was. So I believe right here we've got Lisa Perez Pascal, who's having a beautiful round. Get to go down and jump over that tricaner there, and it's one of the nice things here at this venue is that you have all these different levels and everybody has matching fences, so you get to practice at this novice level over things that eventually this partnership is probably going to see later on in their career. So it's just such great experience for these horses. And here we have, what is that, number 108. So I'm looking up my... Okay, so we got Stephanie O'Neill on Mocha Spice. She's on a 31, which that put her in 6th place after the dressage. Looks like she's having a good go. And up here into this infield, or the water jump field, there really is a lot for these young horses to look at there. So now we're back over here again with Lisa coming into the corner. And again, just like we were talking about, it's so nice having these little corners here. It gets a little bit of a peek at it, but Lisa got down in the saddle, rode that really nicely. Good connection. Nice ride up the bank, and you got to make sure with these horses you've got some power, because as you jump up that bank you certainly lose a little bit of power, and great jump out there. It's nice and positive. Got his ears back, running fast, heading for home. Alright, and then we're back here in the water jump field. Get a little bit of terrain to deal with there. And then we've got Lisa heading home. I think she's nearly home there. Just got a little bit left behind, but stayed in a good, safe place. Looks like she's home. And very clever there. You can see she just jumped up against that white flag. It's smart. You stay a little bit to the inside of the track there, then you have less distance to travel for these horses. You can be a little bit faster without having to gallop fast.
And a very accurate round there for Lisa Perez Pascual. I do Vinia MP 2 seconds under the optimum time, so nothing should be added to the revenue score provision.
Right.
Justine Griffin, a magic Mike.
So we got 110 there. I'm just pulling up my stuff here again. I'm a one-man show here. Okay, so that's Justine Griffin, Magic Mike, 31.7, sitting in 11th. Coming in, you get a little bit of a drop effect here with this fence. Nice ride into the water. And such a nice, inviting water. Get their feet wet in there. Show them the ropes, and such a special place there. Here at Terra Nova for these horses to sort of get used to riding in this atmosphere, seeing all this stuff. Big effort there. Really stretched out, nicely done. That's Stephanie O'Neill, I believe. And heading home. 1 to go, cruising home. We are back here now in the infield. Nice jump, and we should be coming up, I believe now the next fence is that tricaner. The brush, and then I think we get the tricaner. And again, you can see you have to navigate. You got to make a little bit of a choice there. You're going to go around the mound, over the mound. Got to get your balance. You can see the horses get just a little bit distracted. You got to really sit into them, hold your line there. And then let's see again here if we're going to get up against that white flag. No, we're going to be a little bit more in the center, almost off to the right. And so again, you got to have your strategy there. To be honest, sometimes with these novice horses, the time is actually very easy to get. And so maybe you do want to be a little bit to the outside there. That's knowing your horse, knowing how fast you're going to be on the clock, and realistically how fast you want to be. All right, and we got another horse here about to start. And I can tell you that is the most nerve-wracking place to be right there, walking around, hoping that you got everything right, trying to be ready. Oh man, look at this. This is awesome. Everything matches. Looks like we're having a great time. This is 111. Let's see how we did in dressage here. That is Nicole Nair, 37.6 in the dressage, Jack Run. This is what it's all about right here. I love the pom-pom. I love the matching bonnet. Ready to go. This is fun. Tearing it up. Big effort in. Run through the water. Oh yeah. Lightning. You can see she's actually having to work pretty hard here. He wants to go. Go, Jack, go. He says, let go of me, kid. I can take care of it. And she's doing a great job keeping him under control. What a good ride. Awesome. This Nicole is a good rider. Looping back around, heading back towards home. It's a good name for Jack. Jack Run. I like it. He likes to run. Good effort there. Down the hill, back up, and now let's see if she's going to go around this little mound of the brush or if she's going to sneak over the top of it. Oh, he's flying. Over top. That's an aggressive line. All right. Okay, here we go. Very good ride. Tearing it up. I think I'm going to see her here in a minute from my little booth, which will be exciting. She should be coming around the corner here any second. If I was the guy in that golf cart, I'd be flying because that little pony is going to be coming up here quick. Here she comes. Oh, that's all right. We got Taylor Wright on April Z just starting out, I believe. Looking good. Very matchy-matchy here as well. Pretty impressive.
Coming to the water.
Good, strong ride into the water. I can tell you guys as well, Nicole is heading for home. She just jumped up the bank. I think she's got one, maybe two fences to go. She looks super.
9 years old.
9 years old, I've just been told. That's so impressive. This is what it's all about. This is the future team member right here. What a round. Congratulations, Nicole. I'm impressed. And I need help with my wardrobe. I'm going to give Nicole a call because that's pretty awesome. Great riding. Well done. All right, so we are back now with Taylor Wright. Number 112. She's on a 32-1 after the dressage, so a pretty decent mark there on April Z. And here we go back again having to deal with these mounds.
Jack Run and Nicole Nair. I think Jack Run had his own mind of what speed to run around this novice course.
Oh, wow. All right, she got away with one there. That was pretty impressive. So you could see, again, that's dealing with that terrain. Had to go up and down that mound. Horse just lost his footing or lost his balance, I'd say, a little bit in his canter. Looked down into the bottom of that jump, and I would say Taylor did a good job getting that done because that didn't have to happen. The horse didn't have to jump that. She made it happen, so good on her. But now she's going to have a bit of work to do because there's still quite a lot to do from that point home. She's got to get up through this field. She's got a big bank to jump. She's got some work to do. All right, who do we have here? So we got 113. I'm working on it. All right, Lydia. I apologize. Lydia Anderson. There we go. Great ride through the water. What a lovely big type this horse is. Great jumper. Sort of your classic Irish horse here. Just loads of gallop. Goes just in the balance you always want them to be in. Very good. All right, and here we go. Taylor's heading up the bank. Sees a pretty good shot up there. And now, again, this is that balancing we had to do earlier. She struggled a little bit with it early on. You can see, again, he just wants to get up close to the fences. He's not going to stand off there. He's a good, careful horse. But she rode that much better. She was prepared for it, so she learned from that ride earlier on. Here it is again. This is pretty influential, I'd say, on this novice course going up over the mound. And it's interesting the rider's choosing. That was a great ride there by Taylor. The rider's choosing whether they're going to go over that mound or around that mound. Ooh, big standoff there. Lost her stirrup, but good enough. Got it home. Well done. Just a few little kinks here and there, but all in all, a pretty good round. Well done. All right, we got our next one about ready to start. Let's see if you can catch who we got here.
3 seconds under the optimum time, a very accurate round for them.
I would say I don't think that's Lydia Anderson because that was the big gray horse. I just got to catch the number here as we come by.
Coming to the water, the only combination on this course. Lydia Anderson, my man in the hand boys, over 15 out in the far field. The pheasant feeder. There you go, up to the turning point.
Nice positive ride through the water there. 114, there we go. Sorry, it took me a minute. So that's Mim Strout. I know Mim, England Calling, that's a great ride. And here we are heading towards home. We've got, that's Lydia Anderson and my Ballyhannon boy. I'm sure I said that wrong, so I apologize. I'm not Irish. I'll have to ask Mikey Nolan how you're supposed to say it. But it looks like she's had a good round. And here's Mim. Coming back up to this influential portion of the course here with the mounds. Nice jump. Now let's see, are we going to go over the mound or around the mound? What's the plan? Nice gallop. She's going to go over the mound, it looks like. Balance up. Keep the ears up on your horse. Nice little half. You could see as she came down there, she took a little bit of a feel of the horse's mouth. Helped balance him a little bit down the hill. That was a really nice ride. Then we'd be nice and positive here to the Tricaner. Very good ride. And then we'll make that left turn, heading back up the hill here towards the bank and up towards the commentary booth.
5 minutes and 2 seconds taken on the course of my Ballyhannon boy and Lydia Anderson. 10 seconds under the optimum time. So they should be taking their dressage penalty score to stadium tomorrow. Mim Strout now taking England Calling safely over 13 to brush coop. They go up now to the brush corner.
All right, and so we've got 115, which I'm going to say is Stacy Lynch. There we go. Bambino, 28.6 on the dressage, would put her into third place. This is a really good standing, so this will be an important round here for the division.
Through the water in H, A, and B. Almost number 116.
And she really looks to be going in a nice, steady, rhythmical canter here. She must know this horse really well. Beautiful jump. Just a lovely way of going here. Looks efficient, not chasing it. Love the uphill balance. Good strong ride to the coop, but just jumped up the neck a little bit there. Gonna have to sit a little bit tight. That's not the jump you want to have right before you have to deal with this terrain coming up here, going over this mound to the brush. So hopefully she'll have learned from that. Take a little balance here, and now keep your seat in the saddle. Come on, Stacy. There you go. Beautiful. So she did learn from that. Well done. Put your leg on, took just a little peek at that. That was good riding. You could see the horse just wavered there. Bambino just wavered a little bit heading into that Tricaner, and Stacy was really quick to get down into the saddle. Well done.
And well within the time, England Calling and Mim Strout.
And there you go. If you heard that, Mim Strout made the time. Nice and easy. Well done to her. And I think here we are earlier in the course. We'll get the number on this one. This is Katie Malensek. Malensek. I always mispronounce her name. And I'm going to pull up here. So she, as I expected, Katie always has such good rides and such good dressage. She's a very competitive rider. She's on a 22.4. She is tied for first in the Open Novice division. Really knows how to pick out a nice horse, Katie. Oh, and here we go. We've got Stephanie Lynch coming to the bank. This is right near the end. Nice jump up. Now again, let's see. Balance, stay close, deep in the saddle. That was a beautiful ride, and now she just got to get it home. Here's Katie coming into the water. Right past all the tailgaters there. There's a lot going on for these young horses. They have to stay focused and sort of weave in and out. You see Katie just checking her watch there, making sure she's on the time that she needs to be. And a lot of times at this level, it's about actually trying to not go too fast. Trying to make sure you pace yourself well so that you're teaching these horses the correct balance, correct tempo that you need as they go up the levels. Good ride, so she's made the turn and heading back up the hill from where she came. And this, to me, is probably one of the more influential sections of the course. Great ride. Just a little balance down that hill. She looks in really good form. Up over the mound. Yeah, good ride. She rode him really nicely there. He's obviously a lovely young horse. She sat down nice and tight, supported him. Very well done by Katie. No surprise. She's a pro. She's been around the sport for quite a while. A little bit of a twist there. You see the horse looked like he almost in the air looked and saw that ditch. Mr. Capri was a little surprised by it. Good ride. And we'll have Katie coming up here to this last section of the course shortly. And in the meantime, we have our next person, Kristen Benefiel, heading up to the water. Past the tailgaters, the crowd there really had a very good turnout of spectators today. A lot of them have stuck around to watch these younger horses go, and it really is quite a lot of fun, I think, watching these younger horses, greener horses go out here, get the experience, kind of decide who's going to be the superstar here next year or maybe a couple years from now. Here we have Katie again coming up to the bank. Good shot, gives a little elbow flap there, says, "Get up there, big boy." Good ride. Yeah, well done. And you can just see the experience. You know, you watch these young horses, sometimes they have them with greener riders, sometimes you're lucky enough you have them with experienced riders like Katie who really give them that positive experience, and you can see that she's using all of her years of experience to inspire that horse to be better so that this time next year he's doing the next level. Go, Kristen, over the little white roll top there. Nice shot, and now we got to see. Sorry, I keep saying Kristen, it's Cheryl, I apologize. See if we go over this mound or around it. It looks like most people are choosing to go over it now. Good ride by Cheryl. And now we get this Tricaner, and this is more of a rider frightener than anything. That little ditch under there, nice shot, and then she'll be flying up this hill here in a moment as well. One of the nice things here at Terra Nova that they do at a lot of events, but not every event, is that they unflag the courses that are done, and it does make it so much easier as you're riding around later in the day to know where you're going. It's a little less confusing. All right, got Ideal Design and Reagan Walter tied for 6th on a 31. That's really very close. Oh, that's so disappointing. Bummer, and that's a flagged beach there, so that will be, I believe that's flagged for these guys. If it is, it would be, yeah, I'm getting the nod, that is flagged, so that would be a 20 there, because she did have a stop and circled around. Here we go, good shot up the bank for Cheryl. This is the last really big influential section. She has a great ride there. This has really been a lovely round by Cheryl. Very well done. Nice, balanced round, lots of good jumps. Well done. All right, we're looking like we're back on track here with Reagan and Ideal Design. Trying to get herself back in the swing of things. That happens to you early on in the course like that, and it can be so difficult then to stay focused, but I think she's doing a good job staying on top of things. Balanced canter over the mound. And a good shot out over the brush. Well done. Down over the big tricaner. Good ride. You can see just got carried out to the right there again. But again, that may not matter at this level. Time isn't that influential. You can stay a little bit on the outside line there and you're still usually okay. We've got our next horse to start here. That is number 120. That is Livy Muntz. She's on Muggle on a 33.6, currently sitting in 14th place. But we just saw that we had a stop at the water there with somebody who was just ahead of her, so there's some chance here for her to move up the leaderboard, for sure. Alright, so here we have 119. That's Aaron Beecher on Tony B, and this one is in a really good spot as well. On a 29-1, sitting in 4th, so she'll be wanting to make sure she's right on the pace, and the big thing here usually for these guys is don't get the speeding penalties. Alright, heading for the corner. Very good shot in there, well done. Now up our bank. Oh, and it happened again. Oh, that's so disappointing. What a bummer. Just got a little bit spooked by it. Got that little move. He sees that, gets a little bit of question in his mind, and he just dekes out to the left. That's tough. And you can see she must know it. She keeps her stick in her left hand, so she's aware. She's just going to have to be a little bit more on top of it the next time. Too bad for Reagan. All right, we're back here with Aaron through this influential section here in front of the crowd. Very well done. Nice bold jump there. Alright, and that was a really efficient jump. I like that, right? That horse didn't look too overly concerned with the tricaner, just kind of stepped over it. Tony B is looking good. Right. We've got Livy Muntz now out on course. She's left the start. Looking good here early on Muggle. Looking to have a good round. Really pacing herself. Nice shot in there at the big table. And this is, Muggle is a really cool horse. So this actually was Nilson Moreira da Silva's advanced horse for a long time. Great cross-country horse. Big horse, 17-1 hands Muggle, but has been around some really big tracks and obviously is teaching Livy the ropes of the sport here. So good to see these older horses going out, still having fun, enjoying themselves. He looks pretty proud of himself out there. What a lucky girl she is to be sitting on Muggle. You couldn't have a much better horse on the cross country. Got Aaron there, just jumping the last, and had a great day. Oh, come on, come on. Good job. Took a little peek. It does get a little confusing there at the end. There's a lot going on because you have the start right there and the finish. I will say on my 3-star horse, I almost got confused and missed the last fence because I just had so much going on and I lost focus. It's on me, but it does happen to the riders sometimes. There's just a lot of action right in that area. So not a shock, actually, that we would see a horse take a little peek there at the end. I'm surprised it hasn't happened more, actually. Comes Muggle. You can see his ears are pricked. He's looking for the flags, and that's such a great thing with these more experienced horses is they know. They look for those flag sticks. They get trained over the years that that's what they're supposed to be going to. Just picking them out. He says, just show me the set you want me to jump, Mom. Beautiful. All right, we get another one here ready to go. And now we've got Wendy Lowe from Ocala. A really nice woman. Having a great time out here. She's one of the happiest, most appreciative riders that I know. Just loves doing it. Takes a little bit of a peek at the water, but that looks good enough. Well done. She gets in there. A little encouragement. Come on, Wendy.
On course is number 1 and 22, the penultimate in the novice division. This is Katie Emerson.
Going out to our turnaround here, and she wants to have a good round because Wendy is in the lead here on the 27.9. So this is your leader, everybody. Needs to have a good run. She's just a little sticky into that water, and then a little sticky there at the fence at the turn. So she's gonna, want to make sure she's just staying on top of her game. Still got a lot of course left to go. He's looking a little better now, a little bit more like he's looking for the fences, but still just not seeing them quite as smooth as you'd like. So let's see what Wendy chooses here for this next fence with the mound. It looks like she's going to go over it, so she's going to have to keep his ears up, and she needs to get down into the saddle and make sure that she gets this stuff jumped. Strong leg, well done. He did just sneak a little bit right there. We'll have to watch that later because we have a corner coming up here in a little bit, a right-handed corner, in about 2 jumps that she's going to want to make sure she gets that right drift taken care of. See there, again, he just shifts a little bit right on her. I'm sure she's well aware. So she's got this influential corner coming up here on the right of your screen. And then from there she goes up the bank and down over a little yellow roll top. And this is where that slight right drift could just come back to get her. We'll have to see how she handles this. There's a lot riding on this round. While we're waiting for Wendy to get up there, we're going to switch back here to the water. We've got Katie Emerson coming in. Another very good outfit. These guys are so much more coordinated than me. Well done. All right, here we go. So we've got Wendy. She's the leader, heading for home. Good strong ride. Good shot there at the corner. Let's see how the bank goes. Ooh, stood off it a bit, but she's good. She's good. Now we just got to get this. Well done. Good shot. Come on, Wendy. Get it home. Check your watch. Make sure you're not too fast, not too slow. Looks like she's feeling pretty confident on the time there. Balancing up. This is the fence we all want to see the right distance to, and she gets a good shot. So we'll just wait on her time. Very good there. Nice ride by Katie Emerson. There you go. So 6 seconds under the time for Wendy Lowe. She sits in the lead going into tomorrow's show jumping. It'll be a really exciting show jumping tomorrow for Wendy. Well done. All right. So we got Lucy Patsko in a New York minute 31, sitting tied for 6th there with Katie Emerson. Coming through the water. This is, as you just probably heard, our last horse on the course. Sees a nice shot in there. What a good ride. Really nice horse. Good ride. Out to our turnaround here. You can see the beautiful bridge fence behind her there. Good distance, good jump in there over the rails. And now we're turning and burning, heading for home.
So approaching the final fence is Katie Emerson, and it's going to be me. And coming now up to the water-mound cabin.
All right, we got Katie Emerson here heading home. Beautiful fence there to finish. Checks her watch as she goes across the finish line. Well done. Good day. Got Lucy here choosing to go around the mound. Does make that line a little bit, you have to jump that fence a little bit right-left, but it takes away having to deal with the balance going over the mound. I think with the greener horses, for some horses, that might be a little bit easier. Maybe just needed a little more leg there over the chicaner, but it's pretty good. And we got Lucy here. She will be our last on the course. So you can see the box is empty. Everybody's taking a little break, getting ready for the next division there. And we will get Lucy coming up here through our last section of the course here any second now. Should be flying around that turn. And she's got, I guess, about 5, maybe 6 jumps left to get home. Here she comes. This is where it all happens. She's sitting in a good spot. Balancing around for the corner. Sticking the right hand where it should be at a right-handed corner. Well done. Good ride. Now get yourself put back together. You get a good shot up this bank. All right. Then we just got to balance, put the leg on. Oh, yeah. Great ride. And now we're just heading home.
So our final ride on the Novice course. Lucy Patskird in a New York Minute now approaching 19 the turn over free to complete this.
There she goes. She must know she's good on the time. She's just taking it easy, getting organized, waiting to see her shot coming here to the last fence. There you go. You can see they're getting ready for the next course. I believe our next run is going to be the beginner novice rider division. There you go. That was a great day of novice competition there. We'll get ready to make the switch here, and we'll be back with the beginner novice here momentarily.